What's up, everybody? Stat Sheet Sports here, and today we got our Clemson Syracuse preview prediction video. But before we get started, make sure you guys like and subscribe, comment your thoughts and opinions down below. Check out the podcast and the website. Links will be in the description for that. I do a college football show every week. We try to every week with Chicago Sports Network. Also, make sure you guys go check him out. Let's go ahead and get started with today's video. So, undefeated, number 5 in the country, Clemson will face number 14, unbeaten Syracuse at home this Saturday. This is going to be a big game. Be a packed-out Death Valley, I'm sure. And it's going to be a fun game to watch. Both these teams are really good. Syracuse is legit. They're not just kind of snuck their way into being 6-0. They're a legit 6-0 team. They're a really solid, talented team. They have a big three. Their quarterback Garrett Schrader, running back Sean Tucker, and wide receiver Gadsden. And they've been a big part in helping Syracuse. They also have a good defense. They have All-American caliber corners. And their safeties are good as well. And they bring a 3-3-5 look, which is going to be something Clemson hadn't really seen a whole lot of this year. So we'll see what they do with that. But I want to just talk about the offenses a little bit. DJ for Clemson, he's on fire. He's been playing great. I saw a stat the other day. Through 6 games of their second starting season, DJ has more pass yards, rush yards, touchdowns, and less interceptions than Deshaun and Trevor. Both of them had 7 picks through 6 games of their second season starting. DJ has 2. He has much more pass. I think Trevor had 12 or 13 passing touchdowns. DJ has 17. And I believe he also has more rushing touchdowns than both of them, but I may be wrong on that one. But Clemson all-time is 8-2 against Syracuse, 8-1 under Dabo. They're 4-0 in Death Valley against the Orange. They're one loss under Dabo coming in Syracuse, lost 27-24 with Kelly Bryant getting knocked out in that game. I remember watching that one. That one was painful to watch as Clemson could not complete a forward pass because Kelly Bryant was shaken up, and then he gets knocked out and has to leave the game. And then Zarek Cooper comes in, and he was even worse than Kelly Bryant was. Looking at Dabo's all-time career record, he's 35-23 against ranked teams. That is a 60% win percentage, which is really good. Dino Babers doesn't have that kind of track record, so obviously Clemson's coaching staff and Dabo is the better coaching staff. But Syracuse has a good team coming into Death Valley. Looking at the offense's big threes, Garrett Schrader for Syracuse, 1,434 yards, 12 touchdowns, 3 picks. On the other side, DJ's 1,665 yards, 17 touchdowns, 2 picks. Sean Tucker, the running back for Syracuse, 644 yards, 6 touchdowns. On the other side for Clemson, Will Shipley, 567 yards, 8 touchdowns. Will Shipley has been more of a threat in the pass game than Sean Tucker has. They'll get more involved there. And he also has a lot less carries than Sean Tucker, too. Whenever I was adding it up, I think that Shipley would have been 8 yards short if we took Shipley's yards per carry and then added that many yards per less carries. He would have been 8 yards short. So these running backs have been pretty even all year long. And then Gadsden for Syracuse at wideout, 31 catches, 507 yards, 5 touchdowns. And Antonio Williams for Clemson, the true freshman, playing in the slot mainly, is the leading receiver so far through this year. 24 catches, 334 yards, 2 touchdowns. He's been a big threat to this offense. And you still have Bill Collins as well, who's been solid. But now let's get to my keys to the game. So the number 1 key for Clemson is to stop the run. They come in ranked 4th in rush defense in the country, allowing 2.78 yards per carry. On the other side, Syracuse comes in ranked 36th in rushing offense with 4.85 yards per carry. So this is going to be strength on strength here. Clemson's strength on defense is definitely stopping the run, and Syracuse's strength on offense, I would say, is probably running the ball, although you could make an argument it is their pass game because that is a very good aspect of their offense as well. Second key of the game for Clemson is get off the field on third down. They come in ranked 57th in third down defense with 37%, allowing conversions 37% of the time. Syracuse comes in ranked 35th and third down offense, converting 46% of the time. So that'll be something to watch, as well as just getting that offense off the field and getting Clemson's offense back on the field. And then the third key for Clemson is establishing the run game. I think Clemson needs to run the ball because, like I said, Syracuse has really good corners and safeties. So if you can get those safeties to step up, if you can get them to step up, then that'll help give you some one-on-one opportunities to get the pass game going as well and get DJ going. Clemson comes in 54th in the country in rushing offense, averaging 4.5 yards a carry. Syracuse comes in 11th in rushing defense, averaging 3.2 yards per carry allowed. So both these run defenses very good. I think whoever runs the ball in this game will have more success offensively. I'm not going to say we'll win the game because, you could run the ball but not be able to put points on the board or turn it over. So I think turnovers will have a big effect as well. Winning the turnover battle is just a key to any game, no matter who the teams are that are playing. If you lose the turnover battle by more than about one, you're probably going to lose that game. Those are just my thoughts on the Syracuse game. Syracuse likes to bring the blitz a lot. I think 50% of the time they bring rush packages. So we'll see how DJ handles that. I would imagine he'll handle that pretty well. See, there hasn't really been a defense that's given him trouble all year long. He's played great. So I think Clemson's going to win this game. My score prediction for this game, I'm going to have Clemson winning 34-20. I think that's going to be the final score. Last week against Florida State, my score prediction was 38-20, but this week I'm going to go 34-20 with Clemson getting the win over Syracuse. I just think with it being a home game, that gives an added advantage for Clemson. It's going to be packed out. And I just don't see Syracuse having much success through the run game. And even if Clemson struggles to run the ball, I feel like they're going to be able to throw the ball better than Syracuse will. Clemson's secondary has been playing really well since that Wake Forest game. They did a great job stopping Johnny Wilson last week in Tallahassee. I was a little bit worried about that, but they did a nice job stopping him for the most part there till the end of the game. They're just playing lazy because they were killing them, but yeah, so my score prediction is Clemson wins 34-20. Comment you guys' thoughts and opinions down below. Let me know your score predictions, what you think will happen. Like the video if you like it, dislike it if you don't like it. Let me know down below what you guys think. But that'll do it all for us. Make sure you subscribe to the channel for more content, and we'll see you guys next time.